I've already remastered the first part, so how about we tackle the second? You might want to keep a blanket close by, because I have a feeling you're gonna need it. Here are the top 5 most shocking 911 calls, Part 2, Remastered. Warning, this video contains audio that some viewers may find disturbing, so listeners' discretion is advised. But let's get into the calls. At number 5, we have Don Spirit's 911 call. On Thursday, the 18th of September, 2014, in the town of Bell in Florida, police received a 911 call from a 51-year-old man named Don Spirit. But nobody could have predicted how dark this call would be. With an edgy and calm voice, Don Spirit told the dispatcher that he had taken the lives of his 6 grandchildren, one of them being an infant. Don then repeats several times that when the authorities would arrive on the scene, he would take his own life as well. And that's exactly what he did. But here is the call that shows what transpired.
911, what's the address of the emergency?
Yes, ma'am. I just shot my daughter and shot all my grandkids, and I'll be sitting on my step, and when you get here, I'm going to shoot myself.
What is the address that you're at, sir?
2550 Northwest, 25 Terrace, Don Spirit. Every one of them are dead.
You said your name is Don Spirit?
Yep.
All right, Don, what kind of gun do you have?
It doesn't matter what kind of gun I got. They're all dead, and then when you get here, I'll shoot myself, and then you figure out what kind of gun it is.
Okay, how many people?
6 kids, 1 adult.
6 kids and 1 adult?
Yeah. One of them is a baby.
All right, Don, is there any way you can stay on the phone with me till I get somebody there to help you?
What's that?
Can I have you stay on the phone with me?
No, not that. I'm waiting for them to get here. When they get here, I'm going to shoot myself on my back step. All I'm doing is waiting for them.
A truly disturbing and horrific thing to hear and see for everyone involved. At number 4, we have the honor killing. On January 1st, 2008, Yasser Abdel Saeed took his 2 daughters, the then 18-year-old Amina and the 17-year-old Sarah Saeed, out to a taxi before saying he loves them and presumably going out for some food. But in truth, Yasser was planning something completely sick. He drove his daughters up to Irving before exiting the cab and ending their lives. This is what is referred to as an honor killing, which is a disgusting thing done to women who have supposedly brought shame or dishonor to the family. But no matter how you phrase it, it's sickening, and he did even worse things that I can't even talk about here. But here is the short call that was made by the barely alive Sarah that shows the situation.
What's going on, ma'am?
I'm dying, that's what's up.
Irving Fire Department.
Ma'am, are you still there? Ma'am, are you still there? All I've got is she's telling me she's dying.
But there are 2 people inside the cab, one in the passenger seat and one in the rear of the vehicle. One of the people in the passenger seat looks like she's hunched over, and she has blood coming from her ear. It doesn't look like they're alive to me.
I understand that. We've got our officers en route.
Eventually, over 12 years later, in 2020, Yasser was apprehended and is now behind bars. And I'm glad that justice had finally been served after all of this time. Next, at number 3, we have the Coline Call. Now this one should need no introduction, as it's one of the most infamous incidents in recent American history. On April 20th, 1999, in Columbine, Colorado, at the Columbine High School, two students by the name of Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold enacted a horrific attack. Prior to this, they had been planning it for several months, recording videos of themselves and showcasing their weaponry. But April 20th was the day that they attacked. Their attack took the lives of several students, one teacher, and injured several more. One teacher by the name of Patty Nielsen, who was on hall duty at the time, contacted the authorities after being injured by the two attackers. She made her way into the library and tried her best to keep everybody safe and calm. Throughout the call, Dylan and Eric eventually make their way into the library, and things take a dark turn. Here is some of the call, as the full thing is very long.
Jefferson County 911.
Yes, I'm a teacher at Columbine High School. There is a student here with a gun. He has shot out a window. I believe one I've been
Columbine High School.
I don't know what's in my shoulder. If it was just the last beat through it.
Okay, has anybody been injured, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And the school is in a panic. And I'm in the library. I've got students down under the table, kids. Heads under the table. I was on hall duty. I saw a gun. I said, what's going on out there? And he said, oh, it's probably for the Abducted. It's probably a joke. I said, well, I don't think that's a good idea. And I went walking outside. I think he was down to see what was going on. He turned the gun straight at us and shot. And my God, the window went out.
We've got help on the way, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Stay on the line with me.
Oh, God.
Okay. And you've got the kids
in the
there?
library. And I've got every student in this library on the floor. You better stay on the floor.
Is there any way you can lock the doors? What's your name, ma'am?
My name is Patty.
Patty?
He's yelling everybody get up right now. He's in the library. He's saying everybody get up right now.
Okay.
He's in the I have him in the library shooting at students to the lady that I have in the library on the phone.
I have nothing but sympathy for everybody in Columbine, and if I ever visit America, I will go there and pay my respects. A horrible tragedy that will stay with everybody forever. Coming in at number 2, we have the abducted woman's call. On September 16th, 2016, an unidentified woman called for help. She was whispering and trying to keep herself as quiet as possible. 5 days prior to the call, she had been abducted by a man named Sean Great. They had known each other for a few months prior, but the woman had no idea how evil Sean was. Sean had done so many horrible things to her and several other women in the past, none of which that I can ever mention here. But eventually, she was able to get help, and here is the call that she made that saved her life.
911, what is the address to your emergency?
By the Fourth Street Laundromat.
What is it?
Fourth Street Laundromat.
What's the problem?
I've been abducted.
Who abducted you?
Sean Great.
Where's she at now?
Asleep.
Where's she sleeping at?
In the bedroom.
In what bedroom?
There's 2 houses right by the Laundry Street. And it's in one of those houses.
But you're at the laundromat?
No, I'm in the bedroom with them.
Oh, I woke him up.
You can shut the phone down. Are you still there?
I'm a stalker.
What?
I'm a stalker.
Can you get out of the house?
Locked.
It's locked. Are you at the door?
Yeah, I am.
She's at the door. Is there a window there?
Yeah, I'm looking out and they're telling me to come back.
She said...
Hurry, hurry.
She said to hurry up and come back.
Come on, hurry up, get out of here. Where is he?
Still sleeping?
Still sleeping?
Yeah. Okay, they have her.
Sean Great was apprehended and remains in prison until this day. I'm glad the woman is now safe, and all my condolences go out to her and to the families of the other women who couldn't be saved. I'm glad that this man can no longer cause any harm to any more innocent women. At number 1, we have Kevin Cosgroves' Call. On September 11th, 2001, in New York City, 46-year-old Kevin Cosgrove was in the South Tower that was part of the World Trade Center. He was the vice president of the AON Corporation. Unfortunately, he was one of the many victims of the 9/11 attacks. He had several people with him at the time, and throughout the call, says frequently that he can barely see as the whole building becomes flooded with smoke. He contacted the fire department and the police begging for them to hurry, as he had a wife and several children at home. The call ends abruptly as the South Tower collapsed at 9:59 AM. And here is the call that Kevin Cosgrove made.
What's the telephone number you're calling?
You can barely see.
You can barely see.
441-2623.
441?
2623.
It's on 105th floor, the northwest corner, right?
Right.
At number 2 World Trade Center.
Right. Lady, there's 3 of us in this office. We're not ready to die, but it's getting bad.
I understand, sir. We've been trying all the apparatus there. I'm trying to let them know where you are.
There's smoke really bad. 105, 2 power. All right, sit tight. We'll get to you as soon as we can. Yeah, keep staying up, but the smoke's really bad, man. We can barely leave. That's all we can do. Where are you? What floor are you guys up to? We're getting there. Doesn't feel like it, man. I got young kids. I understand that, sir. We're on the way.
He's on the 105th floor, the northwest corner.
Then you got out in the building, up on the top. Smoke rises, it's getting really bad. We're on the floor, we're in a window. And then I had to barely breathe now. Can't see. It's really bad. It's black. It's arid. Does anybody else want to try in here? We're young men. We're not ready to die.
I understand. Okay, so what's your last name?
Mine's Cosgrove. I must have called about a dozen times already. Cosgrove.
Yeah.
My wife thinks I'm alright. I called her and said I was leaving the building. I was fine, and bang!
Hello?
We're looking at the financial center. 3 of us, 2 broken windows. Oh, God! Ah!
Kevin Cosgrove, as well as 2,976 other people, lost their lives to this horrible tragedy, and he tried his absolute best to get help for the people inside. And if I ever go to New York, I will for sure go to pay my respects to him and to the other victims of the attack. This has been the list. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like, comment and subscribe to the channel to become one of my disciples. If this video does well, I'll remake the 3rd part. Thank you all for watching, and sweet dreams.